I have with me the brand new HS 2025 MG, and in this video I will make a full review, interior, exterior, material quality, multimedia system, the new screens which are incredible from my point of view. At least the digital cockpit look phenomenal and I like the way you can customize it. I know this is a long waiting car and I know there are so many people interested in this MG HS, and to be honest I really like the car. I drive the car until here, I think it was like 40 minutes, and I have to tell you, in these 40 minutes I was so impressed with so many features and so many things about driving, and about that I will have a separate video. If you want to see the test drive video, definitely check out that separate video where I drive the car and give you all the feedback on how it's on the road, because the car is really interesting. You can get a lot of infos from there. So in this video we will focus on the exterior, interior, technical data, material quality, space and all that stuff. By the way guys, if you are in Romania, in Bucharest, if you want to see the car, if you want to test drive the car, if you want to buy the car, definitely check out Rădăcini group. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice, they will help you with everything. Definitely check them out. Before we go forward, I want to give you some price and information about the car, and then we will start with the exterior and interior. First of all, the car for the moment come with only one version when it comes to powertrains, only 1.5 liter petrol engine TGDI, but the plug-in hybrid version will come soon, so stay close because I can't wait to see that car and test it as well. Here, even though you have the same engine, same powertrain, you have two options. You can get a manual 6-speed or you can get the automatic 7-speed DCT. And now here we have a different automatic transmission. Before was a dry dual clutch automatic transmission, now it's a wet dual clutch automatic transmission, and from what I understand they improve the gear shifter, and also it's much more reliable, this gear shift, and also it's much more smoother. About that, definitely check out the test drive video because there I give you more info and we talk a little bit more. But keep in mind, it's a new automatic transmission, much better than before, and from what I drive until now, I have to tell you that it's definitely feel a little bit more smoother. Now that we know which powertrain we have, when it comes to trim levels, we have Excite and Exclusive. Excite is the entry level and Exclusive is the top of the range version, and we have right here the Exclusive, the top of the range version with me. That's why you can see right here those beautiful seats. You can get it in this beautiful color, but those seats are vegan friendly, or vegan leather, or environmental friendly, how you want to call it, artificial leather or so on. And only on Exclusive version you can get the seats in this vegan friendly leather. If you go for Excite version, you will get those textile material seats, and you have to choose between black and this beautiful color. And here the same leather, the same vegan friendly leather, but you can choose between black and this beautiful cream or skin color leather. It looks really nice. When it comes to price, you can get the most affordable version, Excite version with manual transmission. It's 25,600 euro, but the version that I have with me, because it's the top of the range version, is the Exclusive version. It's 29,100 euro, which from my point of view, to buy a car under 30,000 in this class with this level of quality and technology, I think it's pretty good price, and you will see in this video why I'm saying that. When we go to technical data, and let me tell you that this car comes with a power of 170 horsepower, 275 Newton meters. It comes with a 1.5 liter petrol engine, 4-cylinder inline TGDI. Also the top speed of the car, 195 km/h, 0 to 100 in 9.6 seconds. The estimated CO2 emission around 173 grams. It's a front wheel drive, that means the petrol engine is installed on the front, and it's connected with this 7-speed automatic transmission DCT wet, which is better than the previous version. When it comes to trunk space, it's pretty good, 507 liters, and if you fold down the seats completely, it will go up to 1,484 liters. And what is interesting here is the fact that the space in the trunk, when you fold down the seats completely, you will have 200 liters more than the previous version. And when the trunk is normal and the second row of the seats are up, you have 44 liters more than the previous version, which is a big boost and a great update. When it comes to size of the car, this brand new MG HS, it's 14 millimeter wider than the previous version and 45 millimeter longer than the previous version. But now the car is reducing the height with 30 millimeters, so that will probably improve the aerodynamic of the car. When it comes to wheelbase, it's also 45 millimeter longer and it goes up to 2 meters 76 centimeters. And also this is useful because you get more space in the interior when you have the wheelbase longer, and also you have a better stability on the road at higher speed, which is again big improvement to the car. When it comes to consumption, the estimated WLTP around 7.6 liters. Also the fuel tank capacity 55 liters. It comes with independent McPherson suspension on the front and multi-link independent on the rear, ventilated brake discs on the front and normal brake discs on the rear. Another very important information, it's when you want to pull a trailer or a caravan or whatever, you have the possibility to pull a trailer with brakes up to 1,750 kilograms and without brakes up to 750 kilograms. In general, those are the most important technical data about the car. Now guys, let's go outside to talk a little bit about the exterior, interior, and then we will take the conclusion in the end. This is the key, pretty simple, very similar with the previous version. What you can do with the key is just lock the car, unlock the car. It comes also with keyless entrance, which means you don't have to always press the buttons, which is very useful. So you come here to the handle, you have this button here, you just press this button and you unlock the car, or you press the button to lock it back. And also you can watch right now the fact that the car comes with electric folding mirror. It's very useful, at least in the city, in tight places. Another cool thing what you can do with the key is the fact that when you lock the car and press the lock button for a few seconds, you will notice that the windows will actually, when you unlock the car, you press for the unlock button for a few seconds, you will notice that all four windows will go completely down. And also the same story apply when you lock the car, press the lock button, the windows will close completely. So if you want to vent the car a little bit, if you are in the summer and you want to vent it before you go inside, you can do this really fast from the key. Now when it comes to trunk, because it comes with an automatic lift gate, this is cool. All you have to do is just press this button for a few seconds. Even if you release it after, it will still open the trunk, which is so useful. And again, if you want to close it, you can do it from the key, just a few seconds, and then release it, and then the trunk will close automatically. Very useful stuff. So as I said before, now the car, it's a little bit longer, 4.5 centimeter longer. The wheelbase, it's also a little bit longer to allow the car to have more space in the interior and also better stability at high speeds. Also, it's a little bit less taller with 3 centimeters, which will improve a little bit aerodynamic. In terms of brightness, it's also a little bit brighter with 1.4 centimeters. Otherwise, when we look at the exterior design, I have to say it looks much more modern, much nicer, much more interesting than the previous version. The previous version was a little bit too classy, I think a little bit oldish. The design was getting older, and now we have a much more sleeker line, sleeker design, and much more interesting design. It's much more attractive. I can definitely say that it's kind of a complete car. I'm not sure if in this color, gray color, it's so beautiful. I think in white look better, or in red, but in general, the overall design of the car, the lines, the front end, the bumper, even the grille in the front look much nicer. It really look a little bit like the MG3. It goes to this direction where we don't have anymore the grille on the upper side, and all the grille, it's going on the lower area, and that make the car much more sleeker and also much more aerodynamic, and I like it. The 19-inch wheels, I think it fit really nice on the car. I think they are perfect for the size of the car, not only from the point of view of design, but also from the point of view of comfort and economy. And when we go in the back of the car, I really like the way they add this line on the tail lights. all over the back of the car. I think it looks modern, I think it looks sleek and cool, and it's also very futuristic, and it looks a lot like other premium brands car. I don't want to give the name, but still, if you reckon that, just write me in the comment with which other much more expensive car look like. But anyway, from my point of view, it looks really good, and also the bumpers look really attractive. We have those roof bars where you can add extra storage. They are in chrome. This is kind of a matte chrome, and here we have this chrome, kind of a mirror chrome around the upper side of the windows. But on the lower area we have this new black glossy, which is in trend these days. Also, I like the fact that we have black glossy between the windows, and also on the B pillar is this black glossy, and I think it looks good with the tinted windows on the side. Of course, tinted windows on the back as well. Here you have the wiper. Here on the side we have these black glossy elements, and also here, and I think together it fits quite nice. Up here on the roof we have this roof spoiler, which is pretty round, so this roundiness helped the aerodynamic, help the airflow around the car really easy. But they still add some elements around here. They are just for the design, but I think it looks cool. Up here inserted into the glass is the brake light. So the brake light is not here on the spoiler, it's right here into the glass. Here we have a sprinkle for water, so the water will fall from here down on the window. So it's really interesting the way they choose to design that. Otherwise it comes pretty slick here in the back on this line, and it looks quite nice. I like very much the tail lights and the design of the tail lights. They are kind of three-dimensional. I think they look great. Turning signal, everything is LED light, also the brake lights and the reverse light, and even the fog lamp, which is down here on the left side. This is the fog lamp on the lower area. But overall I think it looks really cool. And also you can see the light bar that goes across the back of the car, and close to this light we have also some chrome insertion here. So they choose to add the chrome on the car, and we can see the contrast between the chrome and the color of the car. And we can see that the car have a lot of chrome. Also the badge, the MG badge, it's in chrome. We have the chrome insertion here. Also down here on the bumper we have this, it's not a chrome, it's kind of a gray matte, but also it's reflecting the idea of using this gray and chrome. And also we have those fake exhausts. And I think they did a great job with the fake exhaust, because the car looked lovely. Plus it's a pure icy, pure petrol car, so it should have some exhaust pipe. Even though the car doesn't have real exhaust pipes, they are down there on the car on the left side, you still feel good when you see those fake exhaust pipe. I think it looks fine. Plus I really like this gray area and gray design, and those kind of air diffuser design down here on the bumper. I think it looks pretty cool. 4 parking sensors, and not only for parking but 4 sensors on the rear. It doesn't have 6. Plus you can see this plastic around here. It's in kind of a carbon fiber fake effect, and it goes around the car everywhere, on the bumper in the back, and also on the side area. Right here we have this carbon fiber fake effect. If you hear this rackle and crackle sounds, it's not from the MG engine, it's from that car engine. So yeah, just in case you will ask me after. Around the edges of the wheels we have this glossy area plastic parts which protect the paint of the car. I'm not sure why they didn't go completely, because we still have left here in this area some paint unprotected. Probably you should add something there from yeah, but I don't know. On the back it doesn't matter because it's plastic, so it doesn't matter, but in the front it's matter, and I will show you in a second. But otherwise I think it looks cool, look interesting. Those are the 19-inch wheels, and as I said, on the rear normal brake discs, but otherwise they look cool, they look stable, they look really interesting. And also you have the MG badge on the middle there. Now in the front, the thing that I told you before, we still the car still come with this protection around the wheels in the same black glossy. Probably in time it will get some scratch, but in the first it looks really beautiful. But here in this area, you can see in the front they really put some plastics here, so that's good because it will protect that paint in that area, so that's really fine. And in the front you can see here ventilated brake discs and normal brake calipers. Here on the windshield, you can see in the middle there you have a camera and sensor for light and rain, and that camera can read the traffic signs, traffic speed limit signs, and also it helps for stay between the lanes and all that safety features like holding between the lanes, and it works in combination with a radar from down here on the down part of the bumper, and here is the radar for adaptive cruise control, emergency brake, and all that safety features. And the top of the range version will come standard with adaptive cruise control, which we will test on the test drive video, so definitely check out that video to see how it works. The mirrors look phenomenal. I'm a big fan of this design of the mirror. The leg of the mirror, it's in glossy black. I love the design, I love the lines. It's a huge mirror, man. It's really big, and this is one of the most interesting turning signal installed on a mirror ever, because it's split around here. Look the way they split it, it's really interesting. And down here we have the camera for 360 degrees camera. And not only, I will show you something interesting when I go inside the car. And here we have such a huge mirror. The mirrors are so big. In the corner you have the light for blind spot technology and all that safety features. I will show you when we drive the car. And here they add a nice interesting element that looks cool, and in the first it looks like, if you remember the one from Tesla here usually have a camera, but this is just for the design. It's not a sensor, it's not a camera, it's just added for the design. So it's just a nice interesting trim added there. Then when it comes to handles, pretty simple handles. The quality of the handles are pretty good, and also I like the quality of the doors. When you close the doors, it sounds good, it sounds stable, it sounds good quality. You can hear in the back. It's feel good, sounds good, I like that. Now the car from there is gone, so it's much more silent, much nicer. Now guys, going in the front, and you immediately see this powerful look of the car, because now it's brighter than before. It looks really nice. I like the lines on the hood. I think it looks so cool. And the MG badge pretty big in the middle here. Then you have also some black here, black with this chrome that goes across the front of the car. I really love the way they designed those headlamps, Cyc Vision LED lighting system. And if you go and look here, digital matrix lighting. And you can see those are not proper matrix, so don't expect to be like on Audi, for example, when it goes down, when the other car come and stuff like that. These will work like automatic high beam and low beam, but they are not a proper matrix that can adapt to the other cars. But I will test it in a separate video, so definitely check out that night video and test drive in the nighttime, because you can see it a little bit better. I really like the turning signals, the way they integrated there. It looks fantastic, it looks expensive and premium. Plus when you stop, the turning signal there will be the daytime running light, plus you have this line here, that's the daytime running light. Plus here we have all the magic happen for the low beam and high beam, and this is the way it looks. Pretty cool. And also this is the way it looks both. Man, I love the grille. The grille is my favorite part of the car. I really love it. It's big, it's like a big mouth. I really love the fact that they add these chrome lines here. It looks cool. Here's the front camera for 360 degrees camera. Glossy plastic around down here, and also really interesting trim and design. The car doesn't come with those active clappers, it's just normal. The air will go directly to the radiator. On the side here we have the fog lamp. That's not a bulb light, it's an LED light, which is great. Plus we have some elements here. Here's not a real air intake, it's just for the design. And also black, piano black around there. It looks cool, it looks cool, it looks aggressive, it looks powerful. I like it. I don't know, I really like the design. Much more than the previous one. Much more than the previous one. It's true, this color here on this car that I have with me didn't help too much, to be honest. And also the stickers didn't help too much. But if you saw the car, if you see the car in other colors, I see it before I get this in the showroom. I see it in many colors. I see it in blue, I see it in white, I see it in red, and it looks much better than this gray. I think the white is my favorite, and the good thing is that the white is free. And by the way, let's don't forget that all the cars from MG come with 7-year warranty, which is really impressive, and not many cars offer you and give you this chance. 55-liter tank, it's here on the right side, on the passenger side, and also the door feel pretty good. Here on the right side, you have the HS logo, and also on the back, probably you saw before, this bumper I showed you before. Anyway, in the front also 4 parking sensors. Now, I can stop the hazard lights from here, and I want to show you what is under the hood, the same as BMW. Pull it 2 times and then you can open the frunk. The difference between this and BMW is that the BMW is much more expensive, but otherwise you have the same hood. Look at this, it's automatic, which is pretty cool. Here is the engine, 1.5 liter TGDI, 4 cylinders in line. And here's the air filter, 12-volt battery, fuse box, liquid cooling for the brakes and liquid cooling. And here's the liquid for the wipers. And here it is. Here's the magic happened in this area. It has also some insulation up here. Cool. And also this hood quality, feel good, feel light, feel nice to use. Automatic lift gate, here you have the button, and also probably you saw before LED lights on the number plate plus the camera up there. So the reverse camera. Here we have the button to open the trunk, the handle, and here is the trunk, really big. And it's also square. I like that, pretty square, pretty big. So you have a lot of space here. It's 44 liter, more than the previous version. From my point of view, it's more than enough space here. Some plastic at the entrance. I like the fact that you have a flat floor here, which is great. You have some storage space here on the left side. You have this LED light here on the right side, some storage space. And under the floor, you still have some storage space around here. And yeah, it's pretty nice array. And from what I saw, I don't know if I can do that with one hand, but you can take this out. And then if you want to take it out completely, I want to show you that, because I know many reviewers don't show you that. Come on, man. If you take this out, this is really big under. This is the idea. This black thing, it's really big under there. And if you take it out completely, you look at this. Look how much space you have down there. So if you take out this thing, look how big it is. It's crazy big. And you can take it out because you don't need this. And you can win so much space under there. It's just crazy. It's like space for a spare tire. But they kind of, I don't know why they did this, because you have much more space if you take this out. Anyway, this was a tip for you guys. If you buy the car, you can take that out and you can win more space under the floor. But otherwise, I like the quality here. I think it feels good. Good quality around here. Pretty cool. And plus, you have this protection for the trunk. You can leave it like that if you want to, but you can also take it out. And I will take it out for you. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. It's not that easy. So at first I have to put it up, and then now, yes, I can do it with one hand. It's not that hard. But the thing is, you cannot put it under. That's the thing, because you have that. You can put it under if you take that black piece out. Now this is the way it looks without that protection. And now guys, if you want to fold down the seats, you have to do it 40-60. You don't have the possibility to fold down the middle part to carry long items, but you can fold it from here. It's just easy like that, and then push it forward. It's extremely easy to fold it, and I feel like all these buttons feel really good quality. I really like it, and I feel like it's really light to do that in comparison with other cars. And now after you fold it down, this is the space in the trunk. It's almost completely flat, so you can even sleep, you can carry long items without any problem. It feels and it looks pretty big, and I like it. Also, by the way, I forget to tell you, this new version of HS didn't come with a panoramic glass roof, so don't expect to get any panoramic glass roof no matter which version you go. But when it comes to space, super good. And let's go on the side, open the door. We have a pretty big opening. Yeah, it's quite big. The opening is huge, and this is the way it looks around here. And that's the entrance, huge entrance in the trunk. And also what I notice is the quality. It's crazy good around here. They put a lot of quality here, man. I'm crazy impressed. I didn't expect that. Now down here on the legs, you have almost no transmission tunnel, which is incredible for a pure petrol engine car. You have huge space on the legs, so that will be really useful for a third person in the middle. But again, another plus from the car is the fact that the seat belt will stay here in his place, so you don't have to always take the seat belt, put it here and so on. No, it's just, you don't care, you just put the seats back. Wow, and the seats are so light. Man, they are so light in comparison with other cars. I can do that so easy. I love it. I really, really like this thing. Let me put this back and then we will go inside. Here we have one window that you can fold it down, and I will show you right now how much you can fold it down. It's incredible. You can do it completely, but you have another one fixed here. But the pretty good thing is that it's pretty big entrance right here, so you have a lot of good visibility. I will show you in a second when we go inside. Plus, another impressive thing on a car under 30,000 euro, the most impressive thing is that not only that the design of the door is beautiful, and I let you say that in the comments, what do you think about the design, but also all the upper side, it's soft material here. It's just incredible. And even here you have soft material, so everywhere, everything here, it's soft and nice, and it looks really cool with this design, triangle design. Then you have here a speaker, you have this brown leather which look great. You have the handle, the small speaker. Here you have also the design like a speaker, but it's not a speaker. But you have another big speaker here in this area, plus storage space. The only plastic it's on the lower area. Pretty big storage space, but other than that, here in this area you have really good quality. Here you have this leather, vegan friendly leatherette, and also here the same with the stitches. I think it's so cool. Man, the quality is really good for the price. I told you in the beginning, I'm impressed. This is the entrance in the car, pretty big entrance. And by the way, like I said before, you can get the car, you don't have to pay extra. You can choose, if you get for this version, top of the range version, you can choose to have other black, you can have this leather and the seats in black for no cost, or you can get it in this color, this brown color, skin cream color, with no cost. You have to choose how you like to have it. And I would choose definitely this color because I think it looks really impressive. And look at it, it looks really, really cool. Man, it looks nice. I really love the color. Plus, the good part is that the seats are perforated. Also in the back here, so in the summer, you will not sweat on those seats. The color is beautiful, the quality it's really nice. I'm impressed that they even colored those plastics around here, so they put so much effort in those areas. You have Isofix for child, you can install 2 child seats. Here in the middle you have the armrest with 2 cup holders, and look at the armrest, look at the cup holders, man. You have this glossy piano, it looks so expensive. It looks like, if I will show you only this shot right here, you don't know what car it is, you will think it's something really expensive. I'm impressed. And even here in the back, look at this, they even colored these areas. So in most of the car you will find some black plastic mat, but not here. Man, I'm crazy impressed. And even the armrest, look at the stitches. It's really good, the car. You have side support here, you have the stitches, the perforation, and also this leather, it's very similar with the one from Tesla. It's the same soft touch leather. You don't have a side support here, so everything is flat. That's really useful for a third person. I'll show you in a second. The floor is completely flat, which is incredible. I mean, look at the floor, man. I love that, like a proper electric car. You have this flat floor here. The back, even the back of the seats look fantastic as a design, and also I love the fact that they didn't put that annoying plastic here, so you have the same leather storage space. I like it. Great job, MG. Really, I like the car. Now let's go inside. Going inside here, so easy. I'm going inside, close the door. Now I'm 173, no, I want to go behind myself because I already adjust that seat in my driving position. So there is my driving position, so you can see from here, and I'm 173 centimeters, and this is the space on my knees. It's huge. Man, it's huge space because the wheelbase is longer. You have much more space on the legs, and I can stretch my legs completely under the front seat. It's crazy. Look at it. Look at my position, man. Look at my position, look at the way I look. It's crazy, crazy space. I'm impressed. And this is my driving position. Great job. Again, great job. On the head, I have like 5 fingers, just like that. A little bit, 5.5, I would say, but pretty good. And also the position, it's quite nice. The only thing that's missing here is the possibility to fold down the seats a little bit on the back. Oh, that would be such an amazing car, man. Anyway, and the fact that this leather, it's a little bit softer, that gives you much better comfort. It's like staying home on the sofa. I really like it. Man, I'm impressed on how good it is. Visibility outside, it's also pretty good because you have these big windows. You have another window there in the back. Up here, you have also this handle with LED lights. And even the LED lights, look at the crystal design inside there. It's so cool. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it has such a nice crystal design. Yeah, it's cool. It's freaking cool. Plus this glossy black button. The roof quality, it's good. Wow. MG come really strong from behind. I'm crazy impressed. Down here you have 2 vents with piano black, and also the quality of those vents, it's so good. I'm definitely impressed with what they do with the cars. Crazy. And down here you have 2 USB 2, so no USB-C, it's just 2 USB 2, but still incredible, still better than other cars. Look at the dashboard, guys. Look at the dashboard. What do you think about the dashboard? I'm impressed. Definitely love it. I think it looks so premium, so expensive, and all of this under 30,000. I don't want to make advertising, nobody pay me for that, but man, I tell you what I feel. I'm crazy impressed when it comes to the quality, when it comes to even the design. It's beautiful. I think it's nice, it's clean, and it's pretty modern. I love it. The front vents in the middle look great, and also the vents on the side integrated in that black glossy, it looks cool. The new steering wheel, which you saw it also on other MG models, and even the center console looks so nice. Even though many people will complain about the black, which will scratch easy, I think still it look great. Plus we have those two 12.3-inch screen which look gorgeous, and I will show you in a second. So let's go in the front. Here we have one big window from one piece. Visibility, it's perfect in the mirrors. I told you, they are really big. The mirrors are pretty big. They can do it a little bit smaller and then can win a little bit of aerodynamic on highway, but they choose to make it big to have good visibility. And another thing that I want to show you is the fact that even inside the mirrors you have this black glossy which look fancy and expensive. Pretty cool. Now when it comes to doors in the front, they're the same as on the rear, the same quality, the same design, the same soft material up here. Now here we have 2 buttons in glossy black, unlock and lock. The handle feel great, the same leather around here with a little bit of chrome, same leather here. The quality, it's so impressive. I'm crazy impressed. You have the speaker here, and then the buttons for the windows and also for the mirrors. So you can adjust the mirrors electrically, you can fold the mirrors, and you can lock the windows. Plus, I want to show you something with the mirrors, with the windows. The windows are not double glass, but they are much more thicker than in other cars. This is something that I noticed, at least here on the front, that's improving the sound insulation, and they claim that they improve the sound insulation much more than on the previous version. So let's see in the back. And I believe that because I tested the car a little bit before. Here is not that thick as in the front, but the sound insulation was pretty good. Now the entrance here in the front, it's pretty big again, and you can see from here the seats, how beautiful they are. I really like the seats, the way they design it. It's beautiful, and the fact that they use this soft material, soft leatherette, it's amazing. So you can see even the headrest, it's much more softer than a normal car. And even here, look how softer it is. It's like a very expensive leather sofa, and also they are perforated. Even though they are not ventilated, they are perforated. That's helping the summer to not sweat. You have side support. I like it. I really like it. Not only the design, but also the comfort on them, because they are much more softer. It's nice. Here you have the buttons to adjust electrically the seats and also the lumbar position, which is great and very useful. You can do it from here, and then you have the pedals, normal pedals. A little bit higher, you open the hood, and here you adjust the position of the lights. A little bit higher, you have some storage space around here, which is again useful. And also everywhere here it's plastic, but from here up, it starts the good part, because you have this leather, beautiful, inserted into the dashboard. And I will show you that. I checked it before and everything seems to be very well aligned. So I'm crazy impressed with what I see here. The vents feel good quality and they look so expensive and nice. A little bit higher here, we have soft material everywhere on the dash. Again, another impressive thing. And you can see those screens, which are from one piece, which look also pretty expensive, pretty nice. Around here on the side of the center console, you have this leather again. That looks quite nice, but other than that, down here you have some plastic. Let's go inside the car. Visibility around the windows, it's very good, and also in the mirrors. Great visibility on the windshield, good visibility in this mirror up here. And also in the back you have a pretty good visibility. I like the mirror, you have tiny edges. And also in the back you can see from here, this is the visibility, and this is the way, look, those beautiful seats in the back. And here we have an armrest. Again, this armrest is in the same beautiful leather color with these stitches in the middle. It looks so interesting. Here we have some space where you can put different items. It's not huge, but it's helpful. Here you can charge your phone wireless. Again, pretty cool. Some chrome, some piano black, and also on this piano black you can see the electronic handbrake. The car comes with auto hold function, downhill assist. Here you put it in park. Here is the gear shifter. It's well positioned. I think the hands stay pretty well here, perfectly in the position, and also the center console, it's a little bit higher. I like that. You can go in drive like that, and also in sport mode. So if you want to go in sport, you go a little bit right, sorry, and then you are in sport mode. You can activate the S. You can see S on the screen here. It's activated. But you can also change the gears. If you go one time lower, you will see M1, manual 1. So you can change the gears down and up manually. So yeah, this is something to keep in mind. And also put it in reverse. You go in the front, you put it in reverse, you put it in park, you just press this park button, and now the car, it is in park. And once you put it in reverse, you activate those 360 degrees cameras, and you can see the reverse camera with active lines. You can see the side camera, you can see this side camera, front camera, sorry, and the other side camera. And again, something really interesting, let me put it in park back. I want to show you something cool. If you are on low speeds in the parking lot or wherever, you put it in drive. You have to be in drive, and you're driving low speeds. Let me drive a little bit. Yeah, just like that. And once you start driving in drive at low speeds in the parking lot, the car will activate automatically this camera, which you turning the signal right or left. Look at this, left and right. So you activate the camera, and this camera is not like in other cars. For example, in Tesla or in other cars, they kind of show you only the back end. So they show you only this area, only the back. But here you can see also the front and the back. So how cool is that? I mean, it shows you the extended view of the camera. It's incredible. I'm definitely impressed. I'm definitely impressed with that, and I didn't see that on other car reviewers, so I want to show you that because I think it's pretty impressive. Now here you have two cup holders, which are very useful again. So let me turn on the climatic system. Yeah, because we need a little bit of air inside the cabin. It's super hot outside. Now here we have two cup holders, and we have USB 2, USB-C. Actually, it's also USB 2, but someone left this inside, so if you want to transform it in USB-C, you can use these transformers. And also the thing is that if you want to connect Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you have to use it, you use the cable in this area here. 12-volt port in the middle, and a little bit higher we have these beautiful vents with chrome design. They feel good quality, they look good, they are very nice integrated here. And also this is the start stop engine button. Here we have the glove box. You press this button, pretty big glove box. You can see I have my wallet and the phone there, and it's still huge space. You can make an idea on how much space you have in the glove box, and beautiful integrated the vents, and on this black glossy panel with some chrome. We have a speaker on the A pillar on the both sides, plus you have this radar which read your face, your eyes, and if you don't look at the road like that, if you do like that, it will warn you. So this is for the radar that read your face to warn you if you're tired or fatigued and stuff like that. So just in case you don't know what is that. A little bit higher we have the mirror with LED light, pretty nice, pretty good quality as well. It looks cool. Also good quality on the roof. Here we have the SOS button with some microphones, and here we have again this super cool light, and also it looks so nice, like crystal, the lights. And then the mirror, you already saw it. Now, in terms of visibility from the driver point of view, I have to tell you, I really like pretty good visibility, perfect visibility on this 12.3-inch new digital cockpit, which is amazing. It's really big, probably one of the biggest screen I ever seen, cockpit screen I ever seen on the car. It's really huge. I love the steering wheel, by the way. It's adjustable, manual, down, up, forward, backward, in every position you want. You can adjust it from here, pretty simple. Very good quality. It's perforated on the side with leather. Amazing, amazing. And I like this shape. This is the new trend shape on the steering wheels these days. You have physical button, physical controllers for the autopilot, which we will test it in the test drive video, voice command, and here you can add as a favorite something. For example, right now it is the vehicle settings. Here on this star you can add also something like media or so on as favorite, and from here you can customize the cockpit and what you would like to see on the cockpit. So you can see from here, right now you can see the consumption on the right side, but you can definitely change and see the tire pressure, the health center, the multimedia, the consumption from the beginning, and so on. And on the left side you have information about driver assistance systems and the navigation, and also you have the navigation map on the middle. Plus you have plenty of infos on the upper side here. You have also the info from autopilot, the speed, the car can read the traffic speed limits, signs. Here you have the range of the car, the RPM, temperature, and the time. But you can also customize the cockpit. I will show you in a second. And here, actually, let me go to show you. If you go to cluster here into the settings of the car, you will see that you have a few settings right here, and you can choose this speed theme. You will see that the cockpit will turn into the speed, and you will see only the speed in the middle and some information right and left. But if you go to map, you will see the map on the screen. The thing is that on other cars you can change and customize the cockpit from some buttons here on the steering wheel, and on this MG HS you can do it, and you have to do it from the multimedia in order to change the cockpit. I love the fact that you have the full map on the screen. That looks premium and expensive. And even if you set a destination right here, so for example you can use even the voice command. Let me show you. Press it once.
I'm here.
Navigate to Paris.
Sorry, but there seems to be no result for Paris in the map.
Okay.
Hi, how can I help?
Navigate to Barcelona.
Pardon?
Navigate to Barcelona.
I found more than one Barcelona. Which one would you like to pick?
Okay, it doesn't matter. We choose
Okay,
one.
Getting directions to Strada Barcelona.
So you choose one and then you wait a few seconds. The idea was that I want to show you the voice command, how it works, and once you add it on the navigation, you can see that you have the full map and navigation right here on the screen on the cockpit, which is crazy important and useful while you're driving, and I like that very much. And yeah, because we are here right now, or actually let me finish with this. This is the map, so you have the map there, and the next one is the intelligent drive. Why they call it like that? Because in the middle you will see the car, and you will see the cars around your car when you activate autopilot. I will test this in the test drive video, so definitely check out that video to see more information about it. And then if you go a little bit lower, let me go back to map. now. And if you go a little bit lower, instrument immersion mode. Immersion mode, if you activate this, mean that you will see only the map, so you don't see on the left and right side the other information, so you can choose to see only what's focusing on the map or on the important things in the middle, so in case you're wondering. Plus you can choose those things here what you would like to see on the right side, so you can add it or delete it, whatever you want to see. From here, this button, you can change what you like to see on the right side. So again, pretty cool, I would say, but I wish somehow these controllers to be somewhere here around those buttons will be much more easier. But other than that, it's not so easy to achieve it or to go here. So now that we are finished with the digital cockpit, the multimedia, it looks the same as you probably see on other cars. Before, you have some buttons here which go to the home shortcut button. From here, you stop the climatic system immediately pressing this physical button. Here you have the hazard light button and the defrosting buttons. 12.3-inch screen, you can slide it from up down to play a little bit with brightness. You can also play with multimedia volume. You have the telephone volume, the voice volume, traffic data, Wi-Fi, you have vehicle hotspot, Bluetooth, screen off, tailgates, you can open it from here, start stop system button, traction control button, lane assist, and parking radar. You can activate, deactivate those from here very fast. It's great as a shortcut. You have the temperature, you have the time, you have connection to the internet. Here you have the lights, fog lamps, information lights, and here you have also the possibility to see the weather, for example, because the car is connected to the internet. You can see the weather from the next few days. You can connect your car to your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but you have to use an USB cable. That's probably one of the disadvantage of the car, and the second one is that you don't have USB-C. Other than that, I don't find too many disadvantages. Here is the map, you have the music and the media, you have the climatic system on the screen, and on the second page you have all those important settings. So if you go to the map, you probably saw it before. Also, you have shortcuts here to get you to home, to navigation, to media, also to the climatic system. Also, you can use Amazon Music here. You can connect it and hear music in the car. And then you have, of course, your music and also your USB. So you can play music from your USB, or you can also hear it online. Then you have the navigate the climatic system. You can play with events from here. You can change the temperature from here, also heated seats, and you can synchronize it, and you can choose the position, AC or not, or you can go even deeper to air conditioning here. It's pretty cool. And also another important thing to point out when it comes to air conditioning is the fact that it comes with air purifying. That means it has some super smart HEPA filters which filtrate the small particles like PM 2.5, so it's great in the city where it's a lot of pollution. You can get rid of that in this car, so this is super useful. Not many cars have that. The next one is the car settings, and if you go to driving here, you have the electronic stability control, traction control, you have the steering. You can choose how you like to have the steering. You want it comfort, you want it normal, or you want it sport, so a little bit heavier, so you can change from here. Start stop system and towing mode can be activated from here. On the second page, you have the convenience, where you have all the star button from the steering wheel. You can set up whatever you want. You have the rear mirror auto tilt, left mirror, right mirror, mirror auto fold. You have the tailgate opening. You have so many auto high beam. You have also follow me home, welcome lights, rear fog lamp. By the way, guys, if you want to turn on the fog lamps, you don't have a button here, or you have a button here. If you want to turn on the fog lamps, you have to go into the menu, into convenience, and you have to activate the fog lamps from here. That's something to keep in mind. So if you want to do it, you have to do it from here. Then easy exit entrance, and also the driver position memory. You have here the button, so you have the position memory here in the screen. You don't have physical buttons somewhere on the doors or something like that. The MG Pilot, you have the options to choose from here to turn it off, to have only some parts of the autopilot, like limit adaptive cruise control or complete autopilot, which we will test on the highway. We have the speed limit recognition, we have the audible warning light when you exceed the speed, over speed. So yeah, this is, you can activate, deactivate it from here. Front collision assist, you can also play with it, brake or only alert, and also alert sensitivity, lane assist, different modes. Rear driving assist, this is also very useful when you go in the back and some cars come when you're parking. And also rear cross traffic alert, driver fatigue monitoring, this is from this sensor right here, as I said before, and driver distracting monitoring also from here. So it comes with some safety features, pretty cool. Going to cluster, you already see in the status of the vehicle how many kilometers it has and when you should do the service and so on. Other than that, go back to the home and the second page. You have here the possibility to watch videos through USB. You have to insert your USB cable or a USB flash stick, and then you have the vehicle, which you saw it before. The settings of the car are the general settings. We have here the brightness of the screen, you have the background theme, language, date, time, mileage, kilometer, miles, bars, PSI, whatever. You have the Bluetooth settings, you have the VLAN, you have the vehicle hotspot, you can transform it in a hotspot, the voice, the volume settings, the system, and the privacy. So this is all there. So other than that, the user manual, it's no more on the paper, it's now on the screen. Rescue call, MG, touch point, you can find all the MG around you if you want to go to service, telephone, and those are all, and 360 degrees camera, you already saw it before. So you can switch it from here. You can also activate or deactivate the lines, the radar wave, and the vehicle transparency. Pretty cool. Anyway, that was all. It's pretty simple, but in the same time pretty useful from my point of view. I hope I cover everything. If I miss something, just ask me down below in the comment. I will be happy to answer to all your questions. From my point of view, I think it's a wonderful car with a good price, and definitely a car that you should take into consideration. Definitely a car that you should go and test drive if you're on the market for a new family car, or even not, if you're on the market for an SUV. I think this might be a really good car. And I know there are so many of you that want a pure petrol engine or a pure IC engine with 4 cylinders. I think this one is pretty good, and with this new transmission it works really smooth and nice. Definitely a car to take into consideration. What I recommend you guys, to all of you, is to go and test it, go and see the car, go and test drive the car, see if it's for you, see if you like it. And also I recommend you to check out the test drive, because I will have separate video where I test the consumption, because this is also important, and also I test the way it's driving on the road. But in general, the comfort, the seats, everything what I see in the car, I think it's really good. Probably one of the best car that came in the market in 2024. That was the video, guys. Hope you get some useful information from here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. And if you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, definitely check out the Rodochin group. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice, so definitely check them out. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.